I guess you are aware that the Republicans, the Christian fascists in the U.S. Senate, today decided that the truth about the attack on this country on January 1st of this year should remain out of sight, out of mind. We shouldn't talk about it. It's pretty stunning. I mean, it really is. Today, they blocked the creation of the independent commission. They used their filibuster power. That was the same power that was used to prevent racial justice laws from being enacted back in the 40s and 50s and 60s. So a full accounting of the deadliest attack on the U.S. Congress in centuries, the Republicans, the Christian fascists say, no, nothing to see there. Move on. Who are they shielding? It's going to come out eventually. I mean, the scum that now comprise the Christian fascist party in this country will not be able to keep the top on this bottle forever. And the truth of the pro-Trump mob that stormed the Capitol and how it was organized and who paid for it and how they were transported to the Capitol, and the involvement of members of the Christian Fascist Party in the House and the Senate and in state governments and the U.S. military will probably, hopefully, come out. So the vote was 54 to 35. 35 senators decided that hearing the truth was something their tender little Christian ears just couldn't handle. Or maybe it was the tender little Christian ears of the people who put them in power. The vote was, it goes without saying, it was a terrible defeat, not just for the people who are advocating or the proponents of the commission, but also for the American people. And it, once again, it's another example that will travel around the planet, newspaper after newspaper, commentator after commentator, about the phony hypocrisy, or the real hypocrisy, but the phony dedication to truth, justice, and the American way that the so-called Republican Party or the Christian Fascist Party has always touted. They don't give a shit about that. Truth, justice, and the American way. Now, the debate, such as it was, about whether or not to appoint this commission, played out in the same room where the supporters of the Nazi fuck Donald Trump had stormed or tried to storm into to disrupt the counting of electoral votes on January 6th. This is Donald Trump's legacy. This is that filthy son of a bitch's legacy. Wow. Now, there were some Republicans who had promised, I swear across my heart and hope to die, that they would support the measure. As recently as last week, these cowardly little shits were saying that. But they eventually, of course, reversed course, and the House approved it, the bill to establish this commission, with only 35 Republican votes, and the Senate with 6. Jesus Christ. Oh. Now, what were they afraid of? Well, the Christian fascists are terrified that scrutiny of the attack, a good hard look into who organized it, who was behind it, how did this happen, would hand the Democrats political ammunition before these midterms that are coming up next November. That's all these rancid little cockroaches could think about. Ooh, it's going to make me look bad. Oh, and the other thing that they thought about, the cockroaches, was how it would enrage the orange vomit who squats on his pile of cheeseburgers down in Mar-a-Lago. And Mitch McConnell said this, and this one said that. Screw him. There's no point in quoting these scum. But the truth is, in what, 5, 6, 7 months since Trump, since that scummy filth started mouthing his lies about, or doing the Hitlerian trick of the big lie, always go for the big lie and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. It's right out of Mein Kampf. But his lies have totally warped the views of the Republican Party. Voters, officials, representatives, senators, those who view Joe Biden as illegitimate. Oh, my God. The orange vomit lies, like I mentioned the other day, have also inspired a whole bunch of new voting restrictions in Republican-led states, fueled efforts by Christian fascist members of Congress to reframe that riot instigated by this goddamn traitorous dog Trump, who should be in prison or worse, to reframe the Capitol riot as it's just an event, sort of like a normal tourist visit. The Democrats denounced it as a cowardly cover-up. And they warned Republicans, they warned the Christian fascists, the Democrats did, that preventing an independent inquiry would not shield them from confronting the implications of Mr. Trump's attacks on the democratic process. Who in the hell wrote that? So, by the way, 11 senators didn't even show up to vote. So that's how it stands right now, where it concerns an investigation into the truth of what happened on January 6th. The scum who participated in the riot, the traitorous dogs who should be tried, convicted, and shot, will be at it again. Watch what happens after the 2022 election. Huh? Because when this is exactly what happened with the orange vomit. No matter what he did, the Democrats, or whoever had the power, to slap his ass back into the corner that he emerged from, they never did. They never did slap the son of a bitch. They never did tell Trump, you can't do that, you little prick, and we're going to show you in the most direct way how and why you can't do that. And the Democrats just yawn. And the Republicans, there were still some Republicans, not many, but there were still some when the orange vomit took the office of president. They didn't do anything either. And now, once again, Trump gets away with it again. This time, this dirty, rotten scar, this cur, this filth named Donald John Trump gets away with inciting a riot to take down the U.S. government, and nothing is going to happen to him. Nothing. And that's because of the Republicans, the Christian fascists, and goddamn you people, I mean seriously, you church-going pricks, you, I mean, you, it's just unbelievable the way you tout your shitty little religion. That's what you've turned it into, a shitty little religion called Christianity. It's just shocking what they have done to it. Unbelievable. They lie, they cheat, they bugger children, they commit murder, arson, they beat people up. And these are Christians. Look at the Catholics. I mean, no, don't. I mean, we looked at them long enough. Fuck all that. the child rapists. Oh, Jesus, God. But these Protestant swine that attacked the... And Catholics. If I were a Christian right now, I would hand in my goddamn membership card. I would. What a filthy organization to claim to be part of. No, I'm serious as a heart attack. I do not mince words about certain issues, and this is one of them. The Christian religion as practiced in America is a gutter religion. Who said that about Islam? It's a gutter religion. It's just full of slop and slime and people who, if they came face to face with the person, the rabbi that they claim is their Messiah, they would beat his ass into a fucking bloody pulp and kick him to the curb while he screamed, "I can't breathe." Christians. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Hi, Truth Seekers. Mike Malloy here. As you know, we've switched formats and are now broadcast exclusively on the Progressive Voices Network. So that means you get fewer program interruptions, no corporate commercials, and lots of profanity. But our format change also means some of our radio listeners no longer hear the program. It's been a while since I mentioned our podcasts, so you may have forgotten that there is a way to listen to this program anytime you need a good dose of screaming. Visit MikeMalloy.com and subscribe to our podcasts. As a podcast subscriber, you can download the program to your mobile device and take me with you wherever you go. And if you have a friend who needs a dose of truth-seeking, you can give a gift subscription as well. That's MikeMalloy.com, and never miss a minute of the uncensored fun and frivolity.